We're gonna talk about the Cardi B side. So last time I talked about the Azaelia Banks and Cardi, not Cardi B. Yeah, Cardi B. Yeah, yeah. I was talking about the Isaiah side about her doing Santeria, those bad spirits prone her to do these things. I didn't believe that she was spit on because of her past until we found the RZA with his slave minded self admitted in the Russell Cole deal what that white manager did to Frankie Lyman, took their money. Even the Frankie Lyman's wives. You remember back in the movie Wild Food for Love, Frankie Lyman teenagers with Bill A. Fox and Halle Berry and Lee Rashad playing that movie. Okay, well they thought they were gonna get the money, and then Little Richard said, "Whoa! I told they gonna get that money. Whoa! Boom! Shut 24 down, Rudy. Okay." Well, yeah, I remember I actually Greg and I did that's the one who made the movie Selena and Me Familia, and the border time with Jennifer Lopez talking about the murders in Waters with women. Um, it's sad that minority directors, even Spike Lee and John Singleton, they are great. Minority men of color, women of color, people, directors of color do not get recognition in Hollywood, and that's led 2 years ago that Jason did it. People was talking about. And even had to defend state statute she was black second. She tell the truth. The people who voted for Obama in Hollywood ain't all that liberal. They say so. Okay, that's okay. We be have a job, and then the only time they want you to have a job is playing stereotypes. Weird. Okay, but they liberal is in half of them folks. Y'all vote for Trump. Undercover. You shot that Roseanne Ball is a Trump supporter. No, please. She played liberal for the money, and everybody even saying she playing conservative for the money. So I guess when the society turns conservative, when the majority, if the person who's the ruler of the country is a conservative, that's when they start to vote conservative to get money, the voters of that money. Then I guess it's a marketing too, y'all. You shot that Kanye said all this stuff today. Yeah, after he made his money, he revealed who he really is. Okay, I knew back in 2004 that man with all that conscious and pro black. Come on now. I'm sorry. Y'all know that's why I don't follow that black nationalist bullshit. It's a scam. It's a white man's right racist man version of tell anybody with one drop of black blood, because none of us up here black, no matter how dark or light, king curly hair, wavy hair, texture, straight hair we have, whatever what phenotype we have in this country. One drop rules don't know the law, but we know what we're talking about. Because those who say, well, I'm black, we all come different shades, know that they were not on the ship coming over here. Okay, call it. It was dark chocolate, like almost a color of black. Okay, they came on the ship, so we know that not all of us ain't pure black. Even if you are that color, your mama, your daddy, your grandpa, your grandma, what didn't look like you, your cousin, your sister, they're the same. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you mixed up too. So therefore, I have to clarify like that. But anyway, it is the gateway to tell the Fiddler monologue. Okay, like in the movie Roots, to tell you how Coco Black or someone with one drop of black blood, no matter what color they are, skin tone, hair texture, whatever, or nigger to white racist means ideology, because we not niggers, niggers are niggers, but you know what I'm saying. That's what they trying to say, how to stay in a place. That's what black nationalists. So when I hear these people talk about, they they don't shock me because it reminds me of Fiddler on Plantation when Kunta Kitty wanted to get out and Fiddler kept on hitting Kunta Kitty. I swear, I wanted LeVar, whatever his name is, to beat the crap out of Lucius Cross Jr. in that movie. I swear, when he tried to get out of them chains, he come Fiddler getting all mad, savage, and thug looking. Oh, I swear, all because Master say so. See, that's what I'm saying. Even today, not every brother or every sister is a sister matter of the shade of hair, texture, or whatever. And trust me, I'm almost 40 years old. I have a story to tell, even across the border. You have Latinos with black DNA don't want to be adult men who don't look black or do whatever or look white, because they very mixed in Latin America, okay? So that's too. You have Latin version of Fiddlers and Aunt Your Mamas and deny and put white on applications and then say Spanish native, but native is not white. But don't even put that. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird and call for mayates and doing the George Zimmerman and doing the Yanni. Okay, so let you know, Fiddler come in all shapes, size, of colors with one drop of black. Then anyway, it's for Americanized over here, or the Caribbean side that's not Hispanic, or either Hispanic Hispanic, Afro Hispanic, don't look it or whatever. Okay, just call it Fiddler coming. I'm telling you, you got fiddlers, a high yellow, Azaelia looking fiddlers in what's it called it in Los Angeles, and those that look more of the black DNA that's from here fight each other down there. Okay, well, three races in a DNA and just look different because of the degrees of mixture. So therefore, it's just weird to me, that y'all shy. I'm not shy. I'd take a fiddler or Angel Mama any day. A coon, a redneck, a portrait. That's the portraits all fit love meal. The women are angel mamas. The Latina woman that threw their application, 19, she got some black grandma in Latin America down there, in the colonial time in Latin America, and her family is mixing her Spanish. That's an angel mama Latin version of it. The Latino dude that called you the N-word, or Mayate, or try to do the George Zimmerman. Remember George Zimmerman had black DNA in Peru? Okay, god dog, that's a Latin version, exotic, high yellow version of Fit Love. So Fit Loves come in all colors, and Fit Angel mamas do too. Okay? Get it straight. Y'all had to teach y'all ignorant people a lesson. Okay. So Fiddler come in all type of colors, size, shapes, and everything. Okay, so as Fiddler let's get to the sun. So y'all shot that Kanye? No, the dark skin. Well, Fiddler was dark skin in the movie, Roots, but just still don't matter. Fiddler come. I got high yellow Fiddler. She got camera skin Fiddlers. I swear, trust me, I have a story to tell. All right, no, not a 4-page like Leah. All right, a 400-page, probably 4,000 pages of book that has been sold a New York bestseller of how many fiddlers I encountered in Angel Mamas and Portraits and Coons and thank you and Rednecks. Okay, God dog and tragic mulattoes and all of us are mixed, but tragic mixies. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, ooh, it's a story to tell. Okay, coconuts, banana coons. Ooh, trust me, living in America is hell. Let's get to the subject. Okay, hold on. Let me close my window. Remember I told you about last year? That was stupid redneck from the city of Houston, but the mildew that I called for. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me close the window because I don't want everybody hear all my business. I got all these clothes hits. I'm folding these clothes up. Whew, I need some closet space. They doing MTV Creatives. All right, so Fiddler Coons coming all. So that's another. And we were talking about Azaelia Banks. So Azaelia Banks is having. We are talking about the voodoo, the spirits, and everything. So let's talk about Cardi B side. As in Cardi B, and I'm going to be real, okay? She's a talented artist. It's not just only because she's a very lighter skinned woman and she's part Hispanic, okay, and part Afro Caribbean, okay. There's not just that, okay. What the problem is also too. She also is the problem. It's a good thing she believed in herself, okay, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't get it even in our community. I can say we're so used to because our grandmas, our parents grandparents put despair in, not all of us, I want to stereotype, put despair in our lives. Put that we are going to be always be in circumstances. You know, they even think that, and it seems to me when people try to preach to me, I laugh at them because they believe that despair in their circumstances that's low is a permanent situation, which is not true. That's a false interpretation. You believe that it underestimate God. Okay, so that's why I see why some people African descent, my shade, darker than me, lighter than me, whatever, old or young, especially in the South, do not hang with me as much because I don't have that pity. Yes, I've been through that. But while I was going through that, I was looking for a way out. Because you have to, seek and find like over to what Jesus says. So I ain't perfect, but I don't, what I'm saying. And I was looking at my life, and I was going through depression recently, and I was reading that book, Think and Grow Rich, a Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough, and it says in that book, and I'm glad he said that we've been taught to have that we need to change our mindset in order things change. So That's why even the brothers that I had critique on my videos who thug, you can tell they don't have no good perception of themselves. If you call yourself a nigga and you like Kodak Black didn't do the same as Sosa, okay? So he still look his same, but he said he had, you see what I'm saying, and he working for a white racist man. I'm sorry to call, not so I'm sorry. If it fit the shoe fit, it fits. The white man that works, that's the vice president of Atlanta Records, trying to free his behind out of a slavery jail, prison complex in Florida. Um, he exploited it, was why he got. In my opinion, he got out of prison because of that. Because it was a normal brother in the street, they wouldn't even try. It was an upcoming rapper, and they can find a bunch. They're not gonna waste their time. But since this dude go hard on cooning and being the butt dance and being the Sambo, the thug Sambo, of course this white man is gonna try to pay them white folks in Florida from Atlanta Records so he can exploit him, make a mission show out of him. And deep inside, we found out that Kodak Black does not like his color. And I've said it many times. Y'all make fun of Michael Jackson when he has skin disease. I mean, but the same ones that doing the critiques are the same ones who also hate themselves. I always said this as a child. I always said this, even though they don't like the white folks go get a tan. When they talk about Michael Jackson, but they go back, go to the beach and go to get a tan and get darker, close to my camera skin, and probably darker. And if they say longer, look like a fried chicken. No offense, but those who talking shit. Now, if you don't quit. You ain't say anything about, you ain't had that mindset. I ain't talking about you. But they feel because they think they God, they can dictate a person of a black heritage what to do, and that's not their place. Okay, as a human being. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you want us to respect you, ten, to respect folks if they change their color, that's their body. That's not your business to say things. So let's go back to Cardi B. You did good work because you believe in yourself, but to sit here and talk down on Roselle Banks, light her skin, and I knew that she was doing it because of hyperpigmentation. Because I seen old pictures of her, she's not that dark. She's a brown color, like a mahogany milk chocolate, a little bit darker than Kelly Rowland. Okay, she not dog like Viola Davis. Okay, so she's not a dog skinned woman. I'm not, y'all. Let me explain something to you. I am not with the idea that whoever got melanin skin is dark, okay? Because that's another extreme blacking it down. Because the people know why we come in different shades because of mixing in our background. So to act like that white people are not part of our ancestry when they are in the Americans, to promote this pure black attitude, you got to pretend and force and indoctrinate people to think that brown, like this is a brown skin considered a dog. Well, I never heard Halle Berry, who has a brown color skin tone, as a dog skin. One person told me, and I laughed at this bitch face. It was a mulatto, tragic mulatto I was talking to on social media back then. I did say bitch. I laughed at her face on social media. I mean, yeah, and back in 2003 in mixed race form. I said, Halle Berry is not a dark skinned woman. What the fuck? She's a high yellow woman. I'm talking about the one who was saying she is not dark. I don't know who told you that Halle Berry dark. Dark brown skin is to the color of black. It's dark skin. And I remember in the 90s, the reason why folks were trying, well, those my shade, even I know a high yellow brother who has a tan, who's not that pale, was trying to say anybody his color or darker is dark skin, he don't not call himself like. So it was this idea. I guess he got picked on and called mellow yellow in school, and because he wasn't as dark chocolate, or probably had a degree of melanin, a skin tone, so the all fit with the brothers who look more close to black. You know what I'm saying? He had to, sit here and try to be like. Cause I know I read Black and White and Up. Okay, I read everything. And there's a mixed race book came out in the 90s. And one thing that was a high yellow brother said he tried to be hyper masculine. He tried to be thug. He said the realest nigga in the block. So this is trying to promote this. If I don't look black enough, I gotta be 10 times worse than what white men would expect out of a black person. You see what I'm saying? And this is the idea, especially when they start promoting Tupac and Biggie. Nothing wrong with that, of their talent, not the thuggery, okay, in the songs. But they started. That's when the dark chocolate man was getting rise, like the '80s with the light skin man. And then you had brothers who caramel or either a little bit lighter than me or a little darker than me, but not dark chocolate, going around calling themselves dog to get some ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm called like an ass. And I know a blazing dude. He was in Job Corps. He went to the military. And I kept telling him, we both the same skin tone. He just had straight hair and Asian eyes. You're not a dark skinned dude. And even this high yellow girl from Detroit told, she's part Puerto Rican, part black. She told him that. You know what I'm saying? When he come back and he got darker in the sun, and you could tell he would make some, oh, I got that good hair. You know what I'm saying? You got that heavy hair. But when, by him looking Asian with caramel skin, you can tell when he went to the military and came visit Job Corps, he was intentionally, I said, you ain't put on sunscreen, we can get along. We'll sometimes, learn not to hang with no enemies, but I was bored in the courtyard, working, coming from school, because I was working at Job Corps as well. And he came from the military at 17 years old, back in 2006. And this dude got darker than me. And I said, you don't put on sunscreen on, put on sunscreen on. And so he showed a picture to this girl who's at Job Corps. She was 16, 17. She was very grown. She had a small mouth. Yeah, she did. Cause remember, what I'm saying? So we in the courtyard, we all talking, everybody. And she said, I didn't know you was light skinned. And he was shocked that she said that. And I'm like, yeah, this woman knows. She's from North. She knows what the skin tones, what I'm saying? And she said she considered herself black. She's part Puerto Rican. She don't care. But, anyway, but she was saying, and she said, yeah. And I told her, I said, yeah, he been in the sun a lot. He don't put on sunscreen on. You can tell by because he was raised by his dad, okay? Him and his brother raised by their mama from Korea, okay? His mama didn't raise him. So he had issues with that trying to tell his business, but I could relate, okay? He was gonna fight his dad too. I said, dude, just call laws on your dad. Don't I fought my dad and get in trouble, but I was scared that the family would call laws on me. So no, reverse that. Call laws on. Tell your brother to call laws on him, okay? Never get that. And Charles I told him he came there, and I told him, I said, dude, you know what I'm saying? So he was trying to say, you pure? I said, no, I'm not pure black. I don't know who lied and told you that my skin tone is pure. The people that came on the ship, okay, and on who your dad did, I said, I bet that's an Indian white in him. He ain't no full-blown black person. I don't know who make these babies outside the cocoa black race and have mixed ancestry and do not educate their children about their own lineage, because they're not the first person in their gene pool. They're not first generational mixed race people. The first generation people were way back in 18 or probably 16 or whatever. But it wasn't for the mixed race people that so-called black person who ain't pure black would not be here. Okay, it's called and the other person is not black. Okay, let's be real. So rewind brings up. He was intentionally, I can tell, leaving from the army base because they was military, and living in ghetto northeast El Paso. That's a ghetto area. It's ghetto area in Lower Valley. It's the body of ghetto, but the black identified ghetto right there by Fort Bliss is a Latino one. That's Lower Valley. Yeah, you don't know El Paso. They're trying to get me. Some dark skinned brother that was at the college old school trying to get me to go to the house and throw it. I said, no, if they put me in them projects in the ghetto bar, oh hell to no. And I ain't got no gun, and it'll be some cholo stuff. Oh hell no. And I ain't want to, and I never been to Northeast and did not go back as much, okay? Because Northeast, yeah, it's the black identified ghetto, okay? You got Latinos there too, but it's most black in the northeast side, okay? So I've been to the area we was visiting. I ain't go that much. I mostly hang around central area of El Paso and east side of El Paso. I didn't go to the rich area with Sunland Park because Sunland Park, the buses are there. I went there to go take pictures. That's it. But if you miss one of them buses and you live, yeah, you might be stuck out for a long. Thank you. It's not like Houston. It's not that mobile like Houston. And then two, I mean, I would love to be rich, but it seems kind of bougie in the West Side. If y'all know about Sunland Park, I've been there. Like, the mall's good. I love, Sun Vista Mall better. I love Sunland Park for some reason because it was closer by. It's like middle class. Where I was at was more middle class. The east side of El Paso is mostly middle class. Okay, before you get to Low Valley, like Salagosa, passing. Yeah, because I've been in and I never forget. I got nothing happened to me. With my pink shirt, my shorts, I had my flips on. It was hot. El Paso hot. It was June. And some Latino dude came in. You need a ride? You pay my gas? And I'm like, what the hell? Who? Oh no. Oh no. And I'm thinking, this dude might try to rape me with Elvin. Then he picked up somebody and dropped them off right there. Cause I said, dang, where's this thing? Bus hurry up for real. and nothing happened to me. I saw some cholo thugs out there. They ain't nothing to me. They ain't comment on my God. They didn't like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to do the fit love, and you know what I'm saying? Deny the black part, you know what I'm saying? And just being, Portugal and trying to act like the white race is red, and you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? But no, still, just the idea like that. I stay to myself, and this get to the most black identifier. I don't like to be in no dangerous area, baby. Unless I got some guns, some bombs, whatever, anything to destroy the enemy. I'm very extreme about that, okay? Yeah, and I'm bipolar type 1, okay? So, no, 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 no. So, you can tell this Blasian dude was trying to fit in that ghetto culture down there in Northeast El Paso. And I'm like, dude, don't wait. I'm glad he went to the military. Do not waste your time trying to please those damn thug homies, okay? You gonna fuck up your life. Please stop trying to prove how black you are. First, all these folks ain't even black, and then sad when prove they not trying to prove they cocoa blackness in education, economics, not in the demonic economics, not the I'm talking about legit economics, trying to be up there, not down there. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to get dark. I'm not lying. You can tell this dude, he had a kinky hair, you know what I'm saying? They call it nappy hair, but he was trying to fit in. So when I read the book before I met him in Job Corps, when I was in high school or after high school, I got the book Black and White Other, and this dude, this mulatto brother, was trying to see he was trying to be the realest nigga on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove because people was testing, thinking he was soft and all this other stuff. So you get my point. That's why you know what I'm saying. So it's weird, and let's go back to Cardi B. I'm glad I brought this up. It seemed to me the reason why she's so ratchet and hood. And y'all keep talking about if she's a dark skinned chick, which I'm glad she's not a dark skinned chick, because I'm saying if you want to combat colorism and racism, the biggest thing to do is not be the stereotype of reason why they're racist. Okay? It's not kissing up, it's proving the enemy wrong, how ignorant the enemy his or is. Okay? So when you see Mala Negra, she don't act ratchet. On time she had to act ratchet with no stupid bitch. Veronica Vega tried to fight her, okay? But the meantime, she kept her calm, collected, and she has a positive energy on her. And anybody say that I don't date dark skinned chicks to this sister here, something's wrong with y'all. Cause Mala Negra is beautiful and elegant. Woo! Yes, I would say, oh, thank God. Thank God they promote something like this. This debunk all the stereotypes, whether in Latin America or here. You know what I'm saying? I love people who debunk stereotypes. Cardi B, I like the fact she speak her mind. Like I love Nene is darker than her, not dark skin. She a milk chocolate talking about Nene, but she speak her mind. I like a woman who speaks her mind. But what's her name? Do it too much. Talking about Cardi B to the point, and then you never seen Nene got butt naked and with her husband and show. Cause I saw that video of her Offset talking about Cardi B. He doing the doggy style on her and everything, and it's gotten to extreme, okay, to a point. The ratchetness of Cardi B, you already moved up again. You don't need to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? And Cardi B, when she started talking about the bleaching thing, it's like this high yellow woman. Oh, I made it because the white side don't want you. And you talking about this country stuff, which I have to go back to something with that country's bullshit. Okay, with the countries, we're talking about the black nationals. Because you can be countries, but it's different between countries in black nationals. But I knew Azaelia Banks was a fraud. Okay, when she was bashing Azaelia, bashing T.I., bashing Sky Jackson, I knew that she was a fraud. Okay, okay, I knew that. I knew that. Okay, that's why I don't buy into that bullshit. Majority of the people who preach it, it's stomach block to tell your ass what to do because you got one job black and they stay in your place like a damn slave. Instead of letting you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do and mind their business, they out here trying to be in your business, trying to take, be some damn busybody. And that's one thing that the slave master did, folks understand, had overseers who had one job black DNA, dog, white, whatever, okay? Who would tell other slaves, discourage them for trying to break away the freedom, break away from the enslavement, okay? And that's why research is fitless. And you see what I'm saying? You get my point. So she's trying to tell a white, well, she's not all that white, but she's mixed with a raven, but see me white girl, white woman, Azaelia Banks, Azaelia, instead of her trying to just happy that she broke a barrier and sell her music And I'm glad you're talking about political issues because you want your artists to have the same feelings that you do, speak to your mind and not be afraid. But calling for saying niggas and calling for black tar babies and this and that and doing all that, I knew that she was doing it. Let me say something, y'all. In this old hotel, Black National, it is a hustle, okay? A hustle to rob is what Marcus Garvey did. That's what Cornell X in Houston did. And I was like, both my y'all shot. I ain't shot. Any brother or sister trying to stumble block your freedom and then try to come here and get some money, they not in the devil, okay? That's why I said thank you, okay? Let them defend your side to have freedom. They're against your freedom. They think they know better than you. And no, you know what I'm saying? Nobody know better. You know, we all have certain knowledges and some don't, whatever, because we're all human. Only God has, you know. But the idea to try to put someone down and tell them they place what they want to do, but they not progressing. And I noticed that, and it happened in my life. But listen to the hotel. They would, if I'm trying to better myself, here they ass, the old too, come in harassing me. And look where I am right now. If I would have did my own way and get the fuck away from me, I would have been way 10 times better than I am right now. Okay, that's why I ain't want to. That's all seems a scourging spirit. I get away from me. I don't care what is. I don't care what you think about your beliefs. If I'm not doing God, but okay, that's between me and him. You not God. You're human. Just like I said, your human ass down, go someplace else. Okay. So point is, I'm gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying right now, and so when I hear someone trying to use black hairs to determine someone else's life, like I said about the kind of flip that thing, you're doing this because you're trying to better the white person. You saying they should have more freedom than I do, and I don't deserve any freedom at all. And you're trying to control me when it's abomination to control another person with slavery. It's abomination. Okay, so when I see people doing that, attacking people who white and who ain't did nothing wrong to them, um, you know, or trying to tell what race he's supposed to do this and that. You know, it's funny nobody's bitch here talking about Isaiah Banks. Stop saying the word nigga if you're so conscious, okay? You know what I'm saying? Stop referring your brothers as niggas, okay? The only time that I have went that far, y'all, on this video is to point out the brother when he called himself a nigga that he being a white man's slave nigga. Meaning he's stupid enough, slavery by choice, Kanye today, West Smith, okay? So, me go around saying, what's up, my nigga? I don't do that shit, okay? But I come from my family when they use what is out of insult. And when you act stereotypical, they will bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Or to put you down, whatever, okay? So if you true brother and sister, the word nigga would not be in your vocabulary trying to tell me what to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like Juju said on Love Me About, we should be called ourselves queens and kings, not niggas. That's why, and one thing people understand why we in a poverty and integration, because the people with a nigga mentality have controlled the community, and the white race man put them in control. Besides the drugs, the hood rats, those who ain't doing drugs, but have that inferior complex, but hide it with their hotel bullshit. And that's why our community is so fucked up. They want our community fucked up because they think that what a African American person is supposed to live under in despair and live in poverty and have a we call it poverty, and what's the other one? Economic despair, you know, permanent default, okay? You know, permanent underclass. So every time, that's why that even when I was listening to house music, when I listen to hip hop, because it reminds me trying to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? Not hip hop, that back in there, I'm talking about the positive, I'm talking about the negative hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The nigga these, I listen to it, just laugh at it, or whatever, but it gets tiring. I'm not trying to live in that type of lifestyle. I'm not trying to live in the ghetto. I'm not trying to live the white race man's dream of me, okay? Which is a nightmare to us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear about nigga this and nigga that and nigga. And folks understand why they're making these songs nigga and why hip hop means so big after using the word nigga and killing each other and hoe and bitch, you know, as a general situation, okay? Is because they like to see accuracy people act stupid, and the color is that's butt dancing for a chat. When Death Row Records and Ruthless Records, I'm sorry, call like Ed Sheeran and those related to Easy, I'm sorry, when y'all signed them country with old Jerry Heller and what's his name, y'all was butt dancing for the Prison Fund Complex. Call like it is. Not call like it is. I'm sorry. We deal with this bullshit. They tell a real man to tell like it is. Okay, how gangster is. At the end of the day, he not God. Okay, I'm getting to the point. We gotta stop being scared of men, white man, black man, gang thug, mafia, whatever. They not God. The real gangster is God. Okay, the real OG you cannot get rid of is God. A human being, yes. That's why I slow down a little bit because they try to catch him. Yeah, at the Chris Brown shooting, when I Chris Brown shooting party, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is powerful like either George Zimmerman's, the Trump. Y'all act like that human being can underestimate. The only time they underestimate people is those who feel it's going to underestimate them. But as I got into the changing my mindset, no. The only thing you can stop is God. So me tell the truth, the threats like you don't think anything can happen. Look what happened to the Hill in the Dominican Republic where Cardi B is fearing from. Her dad's side. So they thought he was bad. He was a tried mulatto, part Haitian, too, Haiti Haitian who's darker than him, considering himself white. And we're looking at the movie Time Above Fires. What happened to Trujillo after he killed the Latina that somehow was playing that movie? Edward Jones. But what happened? Someone killed him for killing that family. You see what I'm saying? Look what happened to Gazella Blanco. All the things. So not to say that people should be dead, no, but it can happen too. Look what happened to Selena's killer. She can't. If Yolanda Salvador gets out of jail, you think that somebody is not going to be stupid enough to try to kill her? She's safe in the prison and she is there in the world. So I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying? So trying to threat another brother for tell the truth. I'm telling you right now, it can happen to you. It's always big and bad somebody. And one thing that people understand, the only one that can stop, can you underestimate is God Almighty. Okay, these human beings think they got power. That's temporary power. It's not permanent. The white race men control this country. That's permanent. It's not permanent. It's temporary. The gangster thugs in the streets, and cholos and cartel. That's temporary power. That's why someone, like I said, about Azaelia Banks, be about using that voodoo and they gotta go get the power from the devil to get it. You know what I'm saying? The drug dealers. When they brought the drugs over here, they got Santanian priests who cursed up their cocaine so it can be sold to the market. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting to the point that these people on this earth are creatures. The police shootings, they creatures. These police think they power of their badge is God. No, it's not. So me telling about Suge Knight and Rufus, I'm sorry. We gotta tell the truth whether you like it or not. Because y'all was butt dancing for the prior president at the point people was getting killed behind it. Anyway, but the truth about it is, going back to Cardi B, okay. She over here acting ratchet. And the acting ratchet has got too much. As you made it big, it's time to slow down. Then you start talking about her skin bleaching. Okay. So it's like that. While you hate yourself because I made it over you. And don't get wrong, Azaelia Banks went towards Cardi B. And everybody, Azaelia Banks is not popping. Ain't about no skin tone. I mean, Hazel E should be doing the same damn thing. We ain't not know who Hazel E lied to Azaelia Banks. We ain't not know who Hazel E. Ain't nobody popped my butt until Lana brought that up. I never heard this song Pop My Butt back in 2008, 7, or 12, wherever the song came out. Until all I remember, she was Young Bird's girlfriend, side piece. Because he was talking to some other chick. So my point is, how the hell did we supposed to know about Pop My Butt? I ain't never heard Pop My Butt. Okay? So y'all talking about colorism, yeah. But Hazel E ain't no Beyonce level. Has it lighter? I'm sorry. I ain't never, and she from Houston. I might seen her, maybe talk to somebody because I'm very sociable, but I never heard her call her name as Hazel E. And she a rapper. It's the truth. So how the hell? I mean, y'all talking about color? She should be making all these diss tracks and stuff like Azaelia Banks and acting a fool because she ain't made it. But at the same time, Cardi B is attacking, hey, Azaelia Banks and talking about those jealous of her and she bleaching her skin, she for the black community, but you say you call sisters dark and you cockroaches. Okay? We have asked you stop using the word nigga. Because you're not even referring to Latinos who don't look black, who got black in them, who hate people African American in this country. Use that term of endearment, but in behind closed like I ain't stupid is insulting. It's they going to people who you think is endearment and it's not insulting. That's the difference. No, they don't know. The ones who use the N word, me and them not like me. I tell you, I don't care. Good, and I'm part Hispanic to Spanish Creole. If I can't call you speaker and wetback, you cannot call me no nigga or nigga. I'm calling in. I don't care about some dumb coon, some thug trash, Mr. Show, buckwheat looking motherfucker, dog light or whatever. Going around calling folks niggas and call himself a nigga like a Mr. Show for Stabbing Fletcher show back in 1950s and secret before English any shit. I don't give a damn, but I'm not him. Thank God. I'm not him. I'm my own person. I'm my own individual. So I don't need to lower myself. So therefore, because that fool lower himself, don't mean I have to lower myself too. Okay? Call it, I'm my own person. I'm not collective. Okay? So that don't use that excuse. But my friend Pookie and Devontae said they niggas. Why? Okay, well I'm not Pookie or Devontae. Just because Pookie and Devontae has African American DNA does not mean I gotta stoop low. If they jump the cliff, I jump the cliff. No, the hell should I not do? Okay, should not do. Should not don't do it. Sorry right now. And to all my Bibles and Giga Below and stuff, I just ate some chocolate. We had some caffeine in it, but still. Anyway, point is, but it doesn't make any sense. So y'all get my point. We, you know, the truth about it is, you sit here, baby, do the same thing that Azaelia Banks is doing. You know, it is one thing you thought once again, because see, once again, she's talking about God, but she's a gangster. Talking about Cardi B, okay? She a blood bimp. She thought she was bad to tough Zed Banks. Zed Banks went deeper. She's in that devil stuff. She in that Santeria. And you fool with the devil. And you human behind can't, so you got to get God to stop that situation, okay? You can't, you know what I'm saying, because you weak yourself. And so that's why you got to tell your Twitter, your Instagram clouds, because that's a demonic entity. This girl practice when she practice that Santeria, them wicked spirits come out of her, and she start acting all crazy, you know. And Santeria, yeah, she practiced Santeria. That's why a gunplay, he practiced Santeria, and when he was doing that, he never fool with either. Now, a shout out to Gunplay. Gunplay part Hispanic too. He part Dominican. No, he part Puerto Rican and Jamaican. But guess where he was born? El Chuco town. So all my Paso folks. Yes, you had someone loving hip hop born in El Chuco town, Texas. Yes, Gunplay was born in El Paso, Texas. They're Mexico. He's not Mexican, but he part Puerto Rican and part yes, the light skin brother with long dreads. He practiced something. You see how crazy he get? Shoes. And that's real in the drug culture. In order to be a successful salesman, you know what I'm saying, they will do the wicked stuff for real. I'm telling you, that's why, you know what I'm saying, and that's why I noticed that too. Like those who do sell dope here who have who either Catholic or Christian. Catholics are Christian, who are Protestant Christian or Catholic Christian. If they enter their faith, but they still backslide in it, and they end up meet the people within the drug culture who do not practice nothing but Santeria and voodoo and everything else. They underestimate, okay, unless they out that culture. You know what I'm saying? Unless they out that drug culture. I noticed that because you deal with wicked people. You will cut your head out, do all that, okay? Because behind closed doors, they're practicing the Santeria, Santa Muerte, the Satanism, whatever, which gives them the power to do the wicked things they do. So go back to Cardi B. You thought Azaelia Banks was some little character. No, baby. Even Rima, that gangster, I know she tough too, but this is a demonic entity. You gotta get exorcism. You gotta get a exorcism, a priest that works in exorcism to get Zaya Banks. Cause that's ooh Jesus. That's when she revealed in 2000. Brown and Kim Burrell was talking about that anti-gay stuff. Okay, in her church, there was a spiritual warfare going on at that time. 2017, baby. 2016, yeah, and with Mariah Carey, they messed her up at the. Ooh, so much going on that New Year's. I had just lost my other job when I worked in security, and lost my main job. Yeah, I was going. Yeah, it was that 2016. It's like when Trump won prior to 2017, Obama was still in office. All these weird things are happening. You know what I'm saying? So in her closet, this heifer said that she practiced Santeria. She had chicken guts and chicken blood and chicken bones all in her. Look, roaches all in her damn apartment. She was saying blasphemy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she sure was doing all that. So she's still practicing that. So you trying to be bad, you bad on the street, Cardi B, but not bad in the spirit. You acting bad in the spirit to intimidate, like we don't see that. Gotta get your blood game. No, baby. She got one the entity that's red called the devil. So this heifer here, she put that. Ooh, I bet she put some voodoo spell. She was cooking a pot like a wicked witch in the West and Wizard of Oz. She had some spells on you, baby. You got baby that exactly. My question is why she didn't do that mess on RZA and Russell Crowe. I never forget, it was a sister, dark skinned sister when I became a Catholic, and she a Creole, but she dark skinned, dark chocolate, and she's my friend's grandmother. And when I joined their church, in the beginning of 2013, no, excuse me, 1993, can't get the threes messed up. 1993 and 13 going on 4 times, and we was talking about religion, and I mentioned voodoo. And one thing that sister told me, she said that voodoo stopped the white man from practicing, well, of course, in Haiti, but she as a rest. Did voodoo stop the white man from enslaving the black folks? Why are they practicing voodoo? You know what I'm saying? So when she said that, it made sense because that's the case. They could have put them hoodoo spells and voodoo spells on the white racist people to go into Africa and all the stuff. They would stop slavery right then and there. Am I correct? Okay. So the truth of the matter is that I asked the same question about Isaiah Banks. If voodoo is so great, and not voodoo, it's Santeria, brujeria is so great, why didn't stop Russell Crowe from spitting on you and calling you a nigga? Why the white Hollywood is not pumping you? Yeah, you getting interviews and that, but why you not next to Madonna right now, okay? Or next to Cardi B, next to Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Why? You're not next to Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? And Little Kim. Why? My question is, if this Santeria stuff, you have right in the First Amendment, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, or whatever, but why is this entity, these demonic spirits that they came out of, which actually the ignorance of our ancestors, African descent, and Native American too, caused them to be slaves to the white people. Remember, it wasn't Christianity. It's the distortion of Christianity used to control people who didn't believe in it. It caused all the white dominance. Okay, well, our folks ain't looking at that. So you ignorant to the truth, but someone knows truth. It's like a doctor. If I was, for example, if I was Dr. Conrad Murray, okay, and I lied, you Michael Jackson, and I lied and said, yeah, this stuff is good for sleeping, when actually for surgery, and if you can be the richest person in the world, you don't not know the difference, you ain't did your research to know that you can be fooled and tricked in, then you're gonna be doomed. And guess what happened to Michael Jackson? Okay? So my question, I had to use that right there. So if you're not doing your research on the stuff you're trying to get, I'm sorry, you'll be fooled by the person. That's how people scam folks, telemarketers and everything. Scam people. You don't know how to use different ways to persuade that person to get them control, and they have them fooled. And the next thing they've been fooled and bamboozled. And that's thank you. So a lot of folks not looking at that. So my question is, when he spit on you and call you all type of nigga bitches and stuff, and RZA, why you didn't put no Santeria spell and Santeria on Russell Crowe? Because conned y'all in that movie and took that money and ran. So it goes back to that. But the Cardi B, you have issues being colorist too, okay, sweetheart? And I'm gonna tell you, many people darker than you look up to you, women, men, whatever, like your music. So when you're caught someone that's either darker than you or it actually is dark skin and dark brown complexion to the color black, roaches and stuff, um, you end up sound stupid. You say on DJ Flag that you felt bad that the New York clubs promoted light skinned women, the strip clubs in New York. And like I say to those women in the strip club who would not, if they're not considered too light to the person's ideology, because y'all, that's what the melanin police claim, you're not light, but they don't look like no Wesley Snipes. You know what I'm saying? Because when we say light before 2000 or probably late 90s, it meant you was lighter than dark chocolate, okay, in our community. Because like I said in the first video, other videos before, it indicate when it so first one is lighter skin, that your skin is not look like the black African that came on the ship. Okay, I know I don't look like a white man, but I know that my skin tone is not like Wesley Snipes or either like what's his name, Akon, and I know that my African, European, and Native roots cause me to be lighter than a dark chocolate person. I didn't come out look like Kaepernick, but I didn't come out look like dark chocolate either. Okay, so when we refer to each other as light, because now y'all trying to be Afrocentric extreme, you trying to say that brown skin is because someone said brown skin is a dark. No, when we say dark skin, because there's a one drop rule calls that terminology. Okay, that means the dark chocolate brother or sister that look like the people that came on the ship. Okay, the Ethiopian color and Akon color, okay? Because that's what black people on the ship originally look like. When the mixing happened, it characterized us as black purity when we're not pure black for slavery. That's when the idea called someone light skinned Negro in color and all, because we came in different shades. So today, y'all trying to be Afrocentric because there are dark skinned people who have said this. There, all the mixing has happened before, which is many of us are descendants of it, but now we mixing with other people with our mixtures, and more people who look more exotic, don't look black, or be considered black, even one rules on local law, but classified black, they're not gonna be mean to me dark chocolate people. So it's like, let's go ahead and grab people who are a more brown skin tone, call them dark, as survival of the black race, and hopefully in their mind, what they're saying, I know what they're saying. We can do a reverse Amigo de Raza. Like in Latin America, marry someone lighter and children. Let's get darker and darker and darker. That's what this idea is about. Okay? It to me, both ways, Amigo de Raza or reverse Amigo de Raza is stupid to me. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's all about an insecure person, whether it be extremely light or extremely dark, wanting to see their presence made in the next generation. Okay? Want to see their presence and they grabbing anybody, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So when people say, well, when we say, you know what I'm saying, because I know in New York y'all trying to be up there and y'all trying to be extreme conscious. I'm from the South, so yeah, that has a lot to do with it, okay? But reason why, and like when Jay Love talking about, because we see anybody light and dark brown, yeah, because that came from the South, dude. The light skin, dark skin mentality, not from up north. The one drop rule mentality came from the South. Slavery was effective in the South. Jim Crow was okay. So those terms, so up north, y'all had more freedom. I never forget, a brother told me when I was showing comments on Facebook, and I was debating with a Hispanic woman about race and skin tone and everything, who's from here. And he said, oh, y'all in Houston's from California. I'm from, you know, from Northern California. When I was coming up in the 60s, there was no idea about who was light, who was dark, and this and that, and Hispanic. We all got along back in the 1960s. I said, yeah, but what about Los Angeles? He said, yeah, that came recently, but up north in the Bay Area, it's totally different. And that's why, and actually it is very true. That's why Stephon Clark was open and go with Asian. A lot of folks didn't realize when I was visiting Sacramento back in 1989 when I turned 10. Okay, and my grandfather's oldest brother was real dark skinned. His wife was about my complexion. I ain't never seen extremely integrated community when I went to Sacramento. I ain't never. I was shocked that the white dude that was coming visit my grandfather's brother, my great uncle, was friends talk. I said, "Cause I'm from Texas. We don't see this mess in Texas. You know what I'm saying? You see it now, but no. And don't get wrong. My aunt lived in an integrated apartment complex. Okay, but I'm talking about a normal house. No racial slurs, no niggas, no none of that other stuff, no clan. Yes, racism, but it wasn't in '89, the time was different, and I was shocked that we was going in my grandma and my great aunts on my dad's side, her sister, friends. They was from Houston, Texas. They moved up from California. I was shocked the white dude that was next door from my great uncle was talking. Hello, how you doing, sir? And it was shocked. I said they got white neighbors because Houston it was socially segregated. You know what I'm saying? And if it was integrated, you had a little bit money here and there. But still, it's like, and I'm trying to integrate sometimes with the white folks moving to Hispanic folks moving to white neighborhood, sometimes African American neighborhood or whatever. Then later on, like in the 90s, the white folks left the left the neighborhood to Hispanic folks, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, you know what I'm saying? So, when I went to Sacramento, I didn't see, of course, in my uh, family friends who are older, didn't integrate neighborhood, and I saw more Asian and mostly Chinese there, and Hispanic Mexicans up there in Sacramento, San Francisco, you know. But in Houston, it was socially segregated here. Okay, so when I was talking about, I was shocked to see white people actually next door to my elders, house, like meeting them to go visit how you doing in a friendly way. You know what I'm saying? So that's different. So when he told me that, when that brother told me that on Facebook a couple months ago, he said, yeah, when I was coming up in the 60s, we didn't have this skin tone versus skin toneness. We didn't have this stuff. He said, y'all down south, y'all real with it. Well, it's a racist part of the country, okay? Well, up north, you have hidden racism. Now it's more blatant because Trump president now. But in the South, it have always been blatant. It wasn't blatant. It died out, 1960s, because you don't hear, for example, in small towns, you see lynchings, not lynchings, but cross burnings. You hear about the story like that. But in the main city, even if folks come from the small towns that live in Houston, it's mostly culturally, social segregated. People, there is integration here and there, and it usually because of money issues or whatever. But many people also try to teach social segregation, which they keep the parents and this and that. That's why, as a multiracial person, I had learned to accept mixed race because I didn't want to be in a crowd of people socially segregating themselves based on race. I did not. I was glad I had some that debunk people's narrative by birth, by nature, by genetics. So that's why I'm extreme compared to ones who come from two parents of the opposite race. Both my parents are black, white, and American descent, and my mother got Spanish origin, and they was raised in the one drop rule mentality, the one period, you know what I'm saying? But me debunking it, and me, and it's a how this person looks black, but don't look too black, but looks black to society, had extreme. Well, multiracial pride. If your freedom is, and one thing, I cherish freedom to the fullest. If your freedom is under attack, okay, the truth sets you free. And you was told since 1964 you had civil rights, but you people stumble like your civil rights and use race as an excuse of it, that's what becomes a problem. Then two, you look at people as people, not based on race. You acknowledge who they are as based on their race or ethnicity, but you see them as an individual as whether they good or bad, because everybody done you wrong, okay? So, in my case, everybody of every color did me wrong. I can't pick a side that's way better than the other, okay? So, That's why I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind being alone. It takes a lot of drama. Like you have mixed people who come from those different, wonderful parents of the opposite race, and the other one either classified as black, but it's not pure black or whatever, and they're whining about being accepted. Excuse me. I've been kicked out of multiracial classification groups. People classify themselves white, classify themselves as black or Hispanic in the crowd do not like me, and I say, guess what? Fuck them. I don't want to be near people who are enemies. You accept me, take it or leave it. I'm not stupid now and kissing your ass and trying to live this other person you want to see me as. I'm your own individual. Okay? So I learned to accept rejection because it was less drama. Dealing with those folks, I hate dealing with drama. So, like I said, to my mixed race people who say I don't fit in, baby, please stop begging to fit in. Okay, I don't mind leaving this damn country like our mixed black Native American sister Josephine Baker. Go overseas. Okay, I don't mind. I cannot deal with people using part of my heritage because I look more of it to tell me how to live my life when I'm supposed to be in a so-called free country. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They try to dehumanize me for not obeying their wishes. When I don't need to obey a damn thing. Obey God, that's it. And if I don't obey God, that's let him hurt me. You know, let him do it. Not no human being trying to act like they him. Okay? So, point is, that's the reason why I learned, hey, I don't need your damn acceptance because you're full of bullshit. And I'm not denying my mix has to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? God gave me those different roots in my bloodline and my ancestry, my gene pool, and I'm not ashamed of it. So therefore, you don't like it, then get the hell out of my face. You know, I conform to what I want to conform to. You don't tell me what to conform. You know what I'm saying? So going back to Cardi B. Cardi B, you know, the skin tone thing, no matter the color. You saying that the brothers are, I'm sorry. If I do see a brother that's darker than me making those damn statements at a strip club, I'm gonna clown his ass. I'm gonna say, bro, put your skin tone close to mine. If you darker than me. Okay. Bro, you like just came out of the ship. Why the hell you not letting these sisters of different shades come in the club? That's discrimination. How about your ass? I love to see a white man tell your ass and call you all type of niggers and get dehumanized like you back in 1950 since you want to discriminate somebody based on strip club. Once you go ahead and let everybody come in the club of all different shades, all different, everybody is women, not men, because you know what I'm saying. And you make your money, because most strippers, you make money, give you a tip, they give you this kind of other, you know what I'm saying? And therefore, you shouldn't worry about everybody want light skin. Well, I guess, next time, the next time you build a strip club, a white club, white owner should have a club, and nobody of color, especially a black heritage, especially if they dark skin card to you, shouldn't own a club. You should go clean for the club, butt dance, and clean toilets. Don't have to worry about Jose overseas, over the board, outside the board, no offense, to make still trying taking that job away, but you shouldn't own shit. Does it make sense? You know what I'm saying? So, and once again, the ones who prompted her up was brothers, you know what I'm saying, because her skin tone. Because she very light skin, okay? I like the fact she does whatever she want to do. Like Nene, who's darker than her. I love folks who speak that mind. If you was talking about your family, y'all, just not the hush hush. That's why I don't see their asses because I'm not gonna be they fake. Okay, to make them feel good. Okay, so point is that's why I speak my mind. Okay, I love it when people tell it like it is. Okay, you know. So if it hurt their feelings, fuck them. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Say my family tell me to hush, I talk too much, whatever. No, that's why I admire people before racist Trump. Trump was my role model because he spoke his mind. He was a businessman. He unprofessional sometimes. He can be ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Before he was came out as racist. I'm not cool. You know what I'm saying on that part. But I don't like Madonna. Madonna pushed the envelope, did whatever to make it famous, travel. You know what I'm saying? I love that in a person. If you was told to skirt from that, that's the reason why. And my family, that's why I'm gonna fool with them. Okay? Because I'm gonna do things my way. I don't even pretend to be this other person y'all want me to be. Because I'm not that person. Okay? What you raised me mentally and spiritually, I'm not. You know, control my mind and spirit. Okay? So point is, so that's the whole reason why, and that's the reason why that me per se going back to Cardi B, you laughing at Zaya Banks, and I'm saying she's hating. But just by based on what you've been doing, that's why folks, not checking for. Because I think she's a good rapper. I'm talking about Cardi. But it seemed to me that her time, like Nicki Minaj, is getting up. She about to become a mom. She did too much. Now you got to worry about Mala Negra. Now you got to worry about what's the name? Bad Barbie. Danielle Burnham is from Cash Me Outside. You got to worry about them folks coming in taking their place. Okay, because it's time has changed. Everybody don't stay in the same game for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey, she's still doing music, but she not popping like she did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Britney Spears not popping like she did. Everybody was all about Britney, and even about racism. Nicole Ray from Missy Elliott Friend came out. I got what you want, got what you need. Can I get another shot? But remember, she was going against Britney Spears too, and they put Britney because she was a white girl. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, for real, and I think they did that too on purpose because when that song "I Got What You Want, I Got What You Need," Make It Hot, came out back in '98, 20 years ago. Nicole Ray, I never forget that. Nicole Ray was popping in, that's when hip hop and R&B was popping. Missy Elliott, everybody was, and Diddy and Maya and Aaliyah and the Brad, everybody, MC Light started coming back in the game from the 80s, you know what I'm saying, the late 90s. And I never forget when I was in Circuit City. I bought Mariah Carey my all CD on Uvalde in the offshore area. I don't talk about it. So I was in Circuit City, I was about Walmart before I think they closed it down, right? Academy 20 years ago. Oh, dang. And I'll never forget, 20 years ago, I go catch get off the 137 bus. I go over there, and everybody's watching. I see Britney Spears, video one more time. At first, I wasn't interested until they started promoting it, okay? Cause like, who's this girl in school? It's like a little Disney Channel, video. You know what I'm saying? But when we saw Nicole Ray, and I never get the Hispanic woman that was working there, that was about my age, she was looking, everybody, the workers at Circuit City was looking at Nicole Ray. And most of us was African American, Hispanic descent. Everybody, folks was not looking at Britney Spears. You know what I'm saying? Folks was not, I'm sorry. But I guess when MTV promoted her because she's a white woman, you know what I'm saying, and you have this beautiful dark skinned sister named Nicole Ray who has talent, that's what made, no, for real, I'll never forget that 20 years ago, Nicole Ray, and actually I was into Nicole Ray's music, and she's a dark skinned sister. Then Britney. Yes, I got into Britney Spears because when they started promoting her on Rolling Stone magazine, whatever, and Hit Me One More Time, and everybody was singing Hit Me One More Time back then. But when Nicole Ray was there, I'll never forget, I was into Missy Elliott. I love her music. And this beautiful chocolate sister came in, and I got what you want, baby. I'm gonna play that song today. Got what you need, got him. Can I get another shot? It's time when I make it hot. Come on, y'all. I got what you want. Y'all remember that song back in 1998? Okay, 20 years ago, after I graduated high school. Okay, so I don't forget them doggone days. And we got hooked on the Britney Spears hicks when they started promoting her on MTV, TRL, you know what I'm saying, Carson Daily, you know what I'm saying, the Ray video was on there, but it didn't pop up. And everybody flocked for Britney Spears because you had the boy bands, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC was most all on white, and Backstreet Boys had two Latinos, AJ's part Cuban and part Irish, and Howard's part Puerto Rican and part Irish, two Hispanic guys there, most of them white, you know what I'm saying? And then, then this pop music started coming up, remember? And Britney Spears was popping, you know what I'm saying? And we've got all about Nicole Ray because everybody's showing, and she said she wanted to be next Madonna, you know what I'm saying, before the Madonna kiss, you know what I'm saying? So that's when, everybody's promoting Britney Spears. Britney had Britney Spears doll, she had Britney Spears, you know what I'm saying, Disney Channel, she had connections, not just her white privilege, but she had connections to Disney Channel, so the girls who watch Disney Channel, they looking up to her, you know what I'm saying? So that's what, and I think that too, because I wish I was working with Nicole Ray. And they should have did the same thing with Nicole Wright. Nicole Ray, because her music, she was 17, just like Britney Spears. And one thing I know is her music was adult. You know what I'm saying? Not adult as in nasty. It had more adult, like young adult artists like myself at the time when I was younger, but also that R&B adult, you know what I'm saying, 20 something, you know what I'm saying? It was teenagers, but mostly in the urban, African American and Hispanic, the scene. She didn't speak Spanish, those Latinos who live in the hood, or when, what I'm saying, who's urbanized in the United States and live in suburban, if they already they had a combination of both, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So, but it didn't. One thing, we didn't pump her up, and I think that while me was promoting Britney Spears, we should did that for Nicole Wright. You know what I'm saying? The other song with Nicole Wright was not too much. I liked it, but not too much. That's one. But it had a good beat to it. The second release, but I think Missy Elliott should have prompted her. You know what I'm saying? And Nicole Wright, she did some collab with Timbaland, with Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? With, Genuine, and then went cross over, where we're in sync, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to cross over, you have to break that barrier. People get mad by integration. We integrate to get money, okay? Not because of married some white person, and people will say no, because economic future, economic benefits. That's why we integrate, okay? If she would have integrated to the pop market, she would got more money, and by her having more talent, not because she's a sister, it's about talent. She has more talent than Britney Spears. Britney Spears know how to dance. She is not a singer. That's why our white and mixed white Hispanic sister, Christina Aguilera, topped her. You know what I'm saying? Because she has a voice, okay? And the reason why I bring this about the Cardi B and Banks, that's the difference. The reason why Cardi B, yes, she has that exotic look. Yes, she has that. But like I said about Hazel E, I laughed at Pop My Butt. I made fun of Pop My Butt. I will pop my own butt. You know what I'm saying? To the song for real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know y'all laughing. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Just making fun. I wasn't serious about it. I was making fun. Pop my butt. Pop. No, I wouldn't get no white person in my house pop my butt, because it'll be a war up in here. To both of us have to be killed, or I have to kill that white person. Okay, not because the white, I don't do slave stuff. Okay, but point is, I was laughing, and I was doing something in the kitchen. Pop my butt. I was making fun of the song. I don't take that serious. Okay, and so the colorism. I'm sorry. We only heard about Hazel E on Love and Hip Hop. I have never heard of Pop My Butt, pop my butt. You know what I'm saying? I have never heard of Pop My Butt. Never. Okay? I laughed, baby. I was in my kitchen in the bathroom, pop my then twerking to the song, just making fun of the song. If I made a video, I know I made a viral video just making fun of that damn song. So, for real, you know what I'm saying? Pop my butt, pop, you know what I'm saying? That's not pop my. I don't care how high yellow and how much skin, because she was bleaching her skin too. She was like skin talking about how many blonde wigs and nose jobs. You can get nose job 10 times way better than Michael Jackson. No offense, Michael Jackson already. So no, I don't care. That song ain't no damn song. Ain't no talent. We talk about Azaelia Banks, okay? She is talented, but she's more known for her rants, okay, and her altercations and fights and art. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's some demonic entities in her, okay? Them Santeria, that old voodoo, that's that devil stuff in her. With Cardi B, it's more talent. It's not about, when I hear rain down on the beach twice, rain down, okay, you know why I like the song? Ain't because she high yellow and she part Latina, no. Then I say that I had many enemies. And yes, I do play that song when them enemies come in my head, forever. That's right. And when I was going through some things last year, I was playing Forever along with my milk chocolate and kind of camel skin sister, Remy Ma's Sheetha. You know, baby, I love them diss tracks, okay? Because them things go to people who did you wrong, and you can relate to it. And guess who saw our pumping, even though I don't like racism? About that beat. About that beat. Okay, go back to Azaelia Banks. Why do I like that song? Even though I don't like no racist person, you know, I don't have to help no racist out. Let me explain why. Okay? I'm grew up because she born in 1991. Okay, guess what? I was going to 12th grade when you were born. 12th grade. TV. I was going 12 years old. Sorry about that. Leaving 5th grade at 11 years old, going to 11 years, going to 6th grade at 12 years old. I love CC Music Factory. I love Black Box, even they were lip singing and put Martha Wash songs on it and what up, I feel it. Yeah, everybody, you know damn well they lost that case. Oh, they're using that big woman, and it wasn't just by colorism because Martha Wash is very light skinned, but she big, so they had these darker skinned models pretend to be her. I feel it. They had the sister that's by a camera like me, who's dark, you know, not dark skinned, but she darker than Martha Wash. She thin. You know what I'm saying? They had milk chocolate Zola Davis. No, Zelma Davis from Season. Everybody dance now. And we thinking that's her screaming. We don't think that's Martha Wash. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's not, you know what I'm saying? We not thinking about that. We think that's her singing. And I know my dad said, who? They want to scream. I see, you know, everybody dance now is coming to rodeo because yes, they did. They came to the rodeo back in 1992. Sure did. I don't forget, no, 91. It was 91, 92, around that time. And my dad said, I wish I could go upstage and kick her in the mouth with all that screaming. And I said, guess what? I said, she would lip sync to Martha Wash. He said, what? They're doing the middle of it? I said, yes. Yes. I don't forget that after David Cole, the light skinned red brother with red kinky hair. Remember, he was on Mariah Carey videos. And he working for Columbia and Sony with Tom Mottola. Okay. Remember he died of meningitis. He had HIV and AIDS back in 94, 95. No, I'm not making fun of them. That was producing them songs. We produced Mariah Carey. He was that red, high yellow brother in the video with Emotion. Mariah Carey riding in there and her hair blown. Okay, I don't forget watching that video back in 1991 when Emotions came out, like right after her first single. And then they promoted Emotions. I thought it was the same album. No, that was a new album. You know what I'm saying? It's like right after Mariah Carey Satire album came in 1990, the next year she made it big. They made another album, Emotion. I thought they do 2 years later, then they make another album. But anyway, Tom was trying to get that money and then get her too. Anyway, point is, he was producing them songs, and right after CC Music Factory had that Latino dude rapping in the video, and they had Zelma Davis. Zelma Davis was singing her real vocals. And Martha Wash came on in the video, and they had David Cole in them. Remember David Cole, before he had died. He died like in 95, 94. Remember 1999, about to talk about his death, and they said they think it was his AIDS. I said, AIDS? I didn't know he had AIDS. Well, he had meningitis, okay? And I don't forget that he had meningitis. He died of meningitis because of his HIV or AIDS at the time. You know, Mariah Carey was very emotional about his death. I don't forget that back in the 1990s when she still married to Tom Mottola. She was on MTV talking about that. So, and on BET as well. But anyway, I don't forget. So my point is, they had, because Missy Elliott, now she was big, they had that light-skinned woman on Ravens and Bones. That's little girls made up. That's Missy Elliott, light-skinned woman doing Jamaican raps. That's not her. That's Missy Elliott. Then they colored the weight bias too. So same thing with yes, y'all didn't do y'all research. Yes, they had darker skinned models. You know, not actually dark skin, but darker than Martha Wash was very high yellow. Okay, singing her vocals. You know, on Black Box. So when and I'm gonna change the Azaelia Banks, but I don't forget, baby. I don't forget the CC Music Factory and Black Box. Because I'll be in my room dancing. Yeah, for real. Strike it up. Okay, that sister that's kind of milk chocolate with the blue country and the long braids. I feel it, yeah. That's not her. That's Martha Wash, Rain, and Man High, Little Weather Girls. Okay, yeah. See how they? Okay, so y'all talking about color is y'all need to do y'all research. That Martha Wash, because she was big. Didn't because she was light skinned, because she was big. They didn't want her on, because everybody, remember, they were trying to sex sell. So they had a thin girl, they had the waff woman. That's why you had the Miles, it wasn't just white women, because the Barry Johnson was also, we call it starving herself, being bulimic and stuff. Yes, everybody thought it was a white girl thing. No, 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 no. You had sisters in the model industry doing in Latinos. Yeah, because they was trying to sell thin women. You couldn't have no big old booty talking about thick and here talking about fuck skinny girls like Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget she was thin for them butt ejections. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Anaconda. You know what I'm saying? For the skinny girls in the club and, you know what I'm saying, thick girls. No, you didn't have that talk about that. Back in 1990s, you had to be thin, okay? And they was promoting the thin look. So these sisters who were thin, who were not too light, okay, they was on these videos. They was either red, kind of darker, or camera like myself, a little lighter, but not too light like Martha Wash, or they was, yeah, I don't forget this. A lot of folks not looking at this. And we thinking, we hear everybody that, and remember she had that long hair, well, it was her hair now, I don't know, result that, everybody dance now, and we thinking about that Ohio about the ponytail, Freedom Jackson, Freedom Williams was dancing, you know what I'm saying, it looked like Ice-T while he dancing. We think that sister, everybody dance. I don't forget this, y'all. I don't forget this. We think that's her. We found out later that's that high yellow one from Little Girls, Martha Wash. And she was on Martha Wash. She had to go to court and fight them because they didn't want no big girl in the video. And she's light skinned. You know what I'm saying? She's very light. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of folks not looking at this. Yes, people, you had white bias and colorism. And they used her vocals. And they would lip sync like Milli Vanilli. And saying, everybody, strike it up. What's her song? Everybody. That sister about my skin tone and shit that we gonna everybody. That is not her. That is not her. That's Martha Wash. Okay, so before anybody, okay, because they okay, Azaelia Banks, she ain't did your damn research. So going back to her song about that beat, when I hear about that beat, it reminds me of CC Music Factory. Okay, it reminds me of Black Box and all those you know what I'm saying, what's the other one that came out, the old 90s dance music, that house music, so when you playing up that song coming up from the 90s and me dancing and acting a fool to them as a little kid, teenager, okay, so I don't like the race stuff. It ain't supporting racist people. I've been guilty when it comes to Azaelia Banks. What I heard about that beat, that's the only song I love. I hate the N-word of the song, but about that beat, other than, you know what I'm saying? Then she started singing, you go around the world. See, you brought that 90s vibe to it. And when you must be listening to 90s music when you was a little baby. Because you born 91, baby. Okay, Azaelia Banks, okay, you should know, your work. That's what brought me to her music. Okay, the other songs, they're not. Okay, but about the beat. You know what I'm saying? About that beat. Okay, the beat. Yeah, it's okay. When you brought that music, that's real music, and that's where I grew up. So for my generation, listening to that, we thinking this is a 1990 song. No, it's a 2016 or 15 song. So I'm letting you know, Azaelia Banks, you got a game. When you stepped your game after all the rentings and acting a fool, acting ratchet with your voodoo, hoodoo spirits, she topped that. And I said, I don't like the racist stuff she said about other people, but your own African people and all other side white folks and whatever. I am guilty liking that song because it brought me back to when I was a kid, growing up in the 90s, listening to, what is love? Baby, don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? That type of music. And, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. It brought me back to that old 90s dance club music, and I used to want to be grown to put the best clothes on and go to the club, the Versace clothes on, and go be some girls. And if I look like a grown man back when I was 19, I was a teenager, I would got a fake ID like SPM's baby mama and went to the club. Yeah, I put out there. I'm sorry, I know her son's a rapper. Down no offense, but it's the truth. It is, and like Superhead and Arrow and lie about my age and dance and got me some women, okay? You know what I'm saying? They could be the female version of R. Kelly with me, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it, don't get it wrong, but I'm saying back in the 1990s, that was my dream, okay? I didn't look old enough, okay? I only look like almost 40. But what I'm saying is, for real, I wanted to go and meet some women, you know, them tights, mini skirts on, them heels on, and oh, yes. Whoo, the women in the 80s was dressing good back in them days, okay? So you can tell I have an old soul. So that's what I'm saying. So when you brought that 90s beat, that's the song I like from Azaelia Banks. She has talent. So my point is that all about this colorism and trying to brag because you lied to someone bleached. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And y'all both guilty on this situation, both you and Cardi. I'm just calling it like it is. It needs to quit, okay? And like I say, when y'all make racist stuff like that, both you and Cardi, both you are losing fans. The only color you should worry about is the color green, okay? Whoever lighter skin and darker skin, this and that, who more conscious or not. If you know, unless you got money like Trump to get white racist people in a racist country your votes, you ain't got that status, sisters, okay? Among us, sisters, or whatever. So, like I said about minorities, there's no damn reason for a minority to be racist towards each African, Hispanic, or whatever, because you have to love everybody, knowing that you getting money. Even white folks had to do that. That's why Trump was pretending he liked everybody until the Obama situation, and he showed his real self because he already made that money. He don't need your money if you say you'll boycott him. You can boycott Trump all you want. He can still have white folks come to his place with money, giving him money. Okay? So my point is, y'all not in no Trump level to be calling someone dog, making someone dog skin, a liar, whatever. You at the lowest of low compared to someone like Trump. Yeah, you got more money than I do, but there's no reason. You know what I'm saying? To be anti-racist or to get money. No. What I'm saying is your fans make who you are. The fans support you. Without those that money, y'all wouldn't be here. When you call someone saying nigga, talking about Azaelia Banks, you lost your Arabian musician fans. When you call someone dog skin, roach and black bitches and whatever you saying, whatever she was saying, Cardi B, you lost fans who didn't have any bias towards you. There was that skin tone. You know, there's still people who have, because some of our people who have a Kuna mentality. Anybody say anything racist towards us, we still like them. And that's why I see why folks love that race play BS, okay? Because ain't nobody ain't gonna have no sex with no woman carving on top of niggas, okay? I don't care what color she is. And you know, dehumanize. I have respect for myself. The point is, that's the whole purpose of me saying that. Okay, y'all have to have, you know what I'm saying, your audience by, you know what I'm saying, when you start talking trash, like for example, Trump lost one of his fans of African American heritage, you know, multiracial African American, French Colombian American fan right here, because I was a Trump fan, because he was successful and made that money. If he was dark, black, as tall, I don't care, he made that damn money. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, if you made that money, I need to follow your path. You know what I'm saying. Then you got a bunch of women, he got, and don't forget, before Melania, and he probably still too had hoes at every coals, okay? He had hoes at every all coals, okay, in countries, okay? And I'm sorry, I mean, damn, Lord forgive me, shoes. All right, so you making this big old profit, and got your hair messed up, and not, yeah, you know, I want to be in your status, okay? Not to be you, be in your status. But when you start making racist stuff, you lost a fan. And I said, forget that, no, I ain't cool like that. But I'm guilty when it comes to Azaelia Banks' song, because about that beat brought me back to my childhood, dancing when he had real music, okay, not this shit today, and it brought me back to when I was a kid dancing to everybody, you know, that she was faking. And folks look into that case. There's a high yellow woman, a big high yellow woman, Martha Wash, with other girls, rain a man, get her. She singing that song everybody. And she saying some sisters that's darker than her, whether it be not too dark or camera light or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they were dogs and who laid on. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they was lip sync in the middle of the minute. Did the High Yellow Woman song. Wait up, I feel it. Yeah, how they are laughing. How did strike it up? No. Everybody, everybody, everybody. I know y'all laughing. Everybody. And when they said it was a black woman, I thought it was that sister, the dark skinned sister from Mark and Mark. Good vibrations. Yeah, I thought it was her singing it. No, they told us a light skinned black woman talking about Martha. I said, oh, that's her singing it? Oh, because they told me that because they were saying that CEC Music Factory was stealing black women's vocals and making folks lip sync to it. And I said, not one of a sister on speech there who's about my skin tone, who's from Louisiana, when she told me that she got a more native look to her features too. Her husband was he was Creole in her. Baby, I didn't tell her business. Was Creole too. Was mixed with Irish, from Louisiana. But anyway, she was telling me, she said when I was in middle school, she said, yeah. She said that she said, what did she say? She said, I'm trying to think. She said, yeah, she said something. I said, are you talking about that dark skinned woman from what's it from Mark and March Good Vibrations? Because I thought they were talking about her. And she didn't Mark and Mark put her on the video. They didn't put on no thin sister to sing her songs, you know what I'm saying? Mark and Mark, white man Mark and Mark, Irish white man from Boston, okay? Mark Marlboro, when he was doing his, before Eminem popped in, okay? Right after Vanilla Ice, okay? When he was, good vibration, you know what I'm saying? He had that sister in the video, right? So I'm thinking that all these other sisters that's lip singing, talking about some big black woman, I'm thinking, no, they're talking about a big light skinned black woman. I'm like, oh, Martha Washington. I remember seeing her on Raining Man, but every time I heard Raining Man, it was some gay anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like on what's that, Living Color? You know what I'm saying? Talking about Tommy Davidson, not Tommy Davidson, David Anna Greer, the one who's more darker than and the one who's camera like me, Marlon Wayans, one of Wayne's brothers, okay, one who played Home in the Crown. It's not Marlon. Is that Marlon? Well, they got so many Wayans. Anyway, they'll pretend to be gay men on Men in Film and Men in Music and stuff. So that's on time. But I remember seeing it on BET, The Weather Girls. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When they show the old school, on BET and VH1, the old school 80s music. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear that growing up when the song came out. But yeah. So the one with the light skin one from Raining Man, hallelujah, her. Okay, the real bright one, that's Martha Wash. So when she came back into the music, she did some vocals. Okay, she did some vocals, and that's when David Cole, the light skinned brother with the red kinky hair, the one who died of meningitis, okay, Mariah Carey friend. This is what I know, if I'm not mistaken. Took her vocals and got these sisters to sing these vocals, like lip sync like Milli Vanilli. Now it's weird. Why would he do that? Because Milli Vanilli got exposed 1990 for lip singing. So I don't understand it. But they went and did it, and it was so we were trying. Everybody dance now. We thinking Zola, that who's more darker. She's not too dark. She's a milk chocolate, like a little. Saying I'm a hot complaint. She whipping her hair. Everybody dance now. Doing all that, and I'm like, we thinking that's her. And like I said, when my dad saw the video, he said, she screamed too loud. And I said, it was back in 90, because it came out in 1990, showed it like late 1990, right? And they came to the radio in 91. I was in 5th grade, okay, in 92. One, that was 6, one, they came to the rodeo here in Houston, and last rodeo in Houston. And I'll never forget, I said, Dad, let's go to rodeo. I want to go see a CC music, CC music. Everybody dance now. He said, yeah, I go there. And as soon as she starts screaming, I go with my foot and kicking my mouth, screaming. He did say, cause she screamed too loud. And when I told her, I said, guess what? They got caught lip singing. Oh, they were doing a minute vanilla. So before y'all talk about colorism, that sister way high yellow. Okay, she about 10 nose complexion, and she was singing by her being too big, like the Missy L situation with Raven Simone's song. Okay, by her being too big, they got these thin girls who are dark skinned, caramel, milk chocolate, you know, to be singing these songs, lip singing, and this is the late night. And remember, Thin was in. Even the only, I would say, one artist that was faking, okay? No offense to my Blazing Chocolate sister, Naomi Campbell. Remember when Vanilla Ice had his own movie? Okay, and I don't like Eminem, but Eminem 8 Mile way better than that. Cool as Ice. Okay, I'm forget. So they said Naomi Campbell. I never get Naomi Campbell. How I know her before she was on Michael Jackson's video in the closet. She was in George Michael's songs Freedom, 1990s version of Freedom. Freedom with Cindy Crawford, all the other models. And I said, oh, they had a sister in there. And I was glad I saw Naomi Campbell. And when she did Erotica with Madonna 1992. And yeah, she was popping. Yeah, she did a little lesbo thing with Naomi Campbell. Yeah, she did. I don't forget that. Talking about Madonna, I don't forget that. You know, I saw some sex books on there. Was she peeing? Doing some, damn. R. Kelly I'm shocked. R. Kelly was not in the sex book. Big Daddy Kane was in the sex book. I think Vanilla Ice was too, and somebody else. But no. Damn, R. Kelly must, like, he wasn't in it. Damn, R. Kelly, you could have saved your ass from going to cage. You could have got Madonna being in the sex book and had sex me and pee on you, pissing you. Okay, I mean, damn. I mean, you was popping back then. You Glass Knight's ex-husband, Leah's uncle, was helping you out. You could have asked, can I jump on a bandwagon to be on Madonna's sex book? Because, and actually, that really was the problem. A lot of music was about sex in the 90s. Forget that, yes, everything about sex from H-Town, Two Live Crew, Silk, let me lick you up and down. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Madonna sex. You know what I'm saying? What's that multiracial group? I want to call me bad. I want to sex you up. And now, the brother in the group and the Hispanic one, they both in gospel music. The Hispanic one blew up. The Calderon guy, he blew up. He got big. It's like the white dude, he got blew up too. And he got in trouble with the law. Brian Ambrose, whatever his name is, Abrams, whatever thing, the one who was do all sound, the darker white dude, dark hair, yeah. Okay, not with the curly hair, the one with the straight, sharp, yeah. He got blew up like big. He was driving trucks. And then he got in trouble in Hawaii. God dog, but the brother, the one who's more brown skin tone with the long dreads, he about a little bit Michael color, probably a little darker. Keith, I think his name is Keith. Keith became a gospel singer, and the Hispanic one, the one that was doing me with longer hair, he a light skinned Hispanic, Calderon. He cut his hair bald head, and he got big. He big as I don't know what. I'm like, damn, y'all made that money. Y'all must start eating. He said they sing gospel music with Elvis, just like Drew Hill. But the producer was saying, y'all gotta sing I Want Sexual Other to get your music played. And I actually have Color Bass album. And I noticed that when Time and Change came out, they was doing like a little gospel thing. Hurt so bad. You remember they in the beginning of the tape or the CD has a Bible verse. Remember they trying to go back to their religious roots. So, but for real, they said they didn't want to sing the song I Want to Sex You Up with New Jack City soundtrack, but they had to artists. So remember them songs about sex. My point is R. Kelly should jump on the bandwagon instead of trying to go with 12, 13-year-old girls, okay? Instead of peeing, you could have had Madonna pee on you and you piss on her, and you could have been in a sex sex book too, and you probably made money and had a consensual sex code. Well, women, not girls, women come and do. You can have and go and before Hugh Hefner died, you could have made a profit with him. Y'all could have been true pimps, pimping them bunnies up in there and pissing and everything else, and got dollar. I mean, okay, you can't think right. But yeah, sex was all over the place. I mean, I'll never get back in 19. That's why it was hard living a chaste life, okay, at teenage, because you had children in school talking about sex. Because I was a child back in the day, teenage time, sex, you wouldn't have something wrong with you. Sex, 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 sex. Everybody talking about STDs, condoms, trying to sell condoms, just giving out condoms in the schools, okay. Don't forget them days, okay? Sex, the culture was sexualized. Anybody grew up in them days, y'all know. So that's why the sex was back then. It's all about sex, sex, sex. And Madonna, she knew to bash Jan Jackson and Paula Abdul because they was dancing for real. She was dancing, but she was getting close to 30. You know, she was in her 30s. Jan Jackson and Paula Abdul was in their 20s. They were younger than her, so she got competition. You know what I'm saying? And they exotic beauty. You have, lighter skin, light brown skin, camel skin, Jan Jackson, from Real Nation. And she don't have to show her body. She already sexy. Then you got exotic looking Paula. They know what race she was. And so Madonna, the blonde, blue-eyed look was going out the way. So she had to dumb down and get her cat licked. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Get her cat licked. You know what I'm saying? Get her coochie open. You know what I'm saying? She had to get her neck get all nasty. You know what I'm saying? So in her blonde ambition, she had the ambition in her tour to get nasty. Okay? 2 Live Crew was talking about band, you know what I'm saying? Pop that pussy and talking about pop that coochie. And what's the other song they had out back in the day? Be So Horny. Everybody was talking about sex. You had Aerosmith years before, Loving Elevator. Prince was talking about sex. Get off. Okay? So don't forget them damn names and talking about sex, sex, sex. A lot of sex. You know what I'm saying? And Madonna made a profit. When they banned her, you got talking about colorism. I'm glad we brought this up. Madonna, she beat Janet and Paula Abdul like right after 1991. 1990 when she came out with Justify My Love. All y'all, you see y'all, both y'all bisexual. Okay, we're talking about you, Cardi B, you and Azaelia. Y'all being with girls. If it wasn't for the help of Madonna, okay, y'all probably would not be doing that. Madonna made it fashionable to have skits get bisexual. Okay, before, but the Britney Spears and the Christina Aguilera, you got to do your research. Madonna came out just for My Love. This was the first video to get banned. I think I'll never forget. 1990, I was in the 5th grade, going on to the 1991, that year, and Madonna, as her being a white woman, blonde and blue-eyed, she's not natural blonde, Italian and French Canadian, okay. And the industry focused on white women and women of color. See, she had competition. She had Michael Jackson's sister, Janet, and she had Paula Abdul, exotic Paula Abdul. Nobody know what race she was, okay? She's actually French Canadian, Brazilian, Siren, and she's French Canadian Jew. And she has Russian Jew. Yeah, her mama is a French Canadian Russian Jew, and her dad is Siren and Brazilian, okay? Siren and Brazilian, so she's part Brazilian too, and she's no one know what race she was, and she sold that exotic. Jan Jackson is a lighter skinned sister, like a light brown skinned sister, light brown, kind of like me, a little lighter as well, and she's Michael Jackson's sister. She was popping, you know what I'm saying? So Madonna saw competition, in my opinion, and opinion. She saw that, because you saw Paula Abdul and sometimes Jan Jackson's skin, talking about showing some sexual, showing less, showing more of their body, okay? But it wasn't extreme, unlike the Janet album where she got a little more darker. I'll never forget that, notice that too. On her Janet album, she still was not dark chocolate, but she was a little bit close to my skin tone a little bit. And She started looking more. She had her hair was more curlier. Whether it was her own hair or weave, it doesn't matter because she didn't have long hair. She didn't always wear extensions all the time, like any type of stereotype. But she had whatever. But it was more contemporary, should I say. It's more, I said, people say more natural. She had surgery. She looked more natural. And she was also tanning. Yeah, a lot of folks don't know. Janet Jackson was also tanning her skin tone. Yes, she was. She got caught on the surface of the internet trying to flag the person who stalked her, went to her Beverly Hills mansion back in 2005 or 6, and she was 10. That's why she looked more darker now. Yeah, back in those days, yeah, people say, and I said, yeah, I said, y'all, if you saw the Janet, she looked a little more lighter, back in the late 80s, and she about my skin tone when she was growing up. But when she got, like, right after Michael Jackson's interview, and she did the poison, she got more darker. And I found out if someone caught her in her house, butt naked, outside, 10, okay, getting darker. Right. That's why. Okay. I think it was money issues. She was more lighter back in those days in the 80s, and then she got a little darker. Everybody country about her brother. I think, no offense, I love Janet, but I think she started to continue to get darker because, because people started looking at her too about skin bleaching accusation, for real. So, yeah. Yeah, I sense that too. Cause I said she don't look the same no more. You know what I'm saying? No offense to Janet, I love Janet. Okay, well, skin tone, she still look good. Okay, but Janet, Madonna saw competition with these women of color who had talent, who showed some skin, but they had to go extreme. So Madonna saw sex as her way. She had Leo just like me. She's very competitive. She go to extreme. We Leos go to extreme to get what we want. So Madonna pushed the envelope, talking about color as a white woman and being, open to sex, very overly sexual, being a pornographic. She went to the porno scene, and when she did Just for My Love, she had Seal's ex-white girlfriend who played a stud in the thing, kissing her. And that's like the first video, I think, in MTV they ever had a woman kiss a woman, but they banned it because they had transgender people showing some sexual scenes in there. I seen Just for My Love, and folks don't realize, okay, Madonna pushed the envelope, and when they banned her stuff, she sold her stuff in the market. When she had erotica, right as she did the movie, she made her hair, went to brunette, back to her dark roots. She let the blonde alone when she did the movie League of Her Own with Rosie O'Donnell and Tom Hanks, okay? And Jennifer, what was her name? From Thelma Louise, I forgot her name. When she was in that movie, okay, she looked natural, because she's a natural brunette. She's not a natural blonde. Well, did you spend a playground? Okay, when she did that song back in '92, everybody thought she kind of toned it down. No. Late '92, she came out with erotica. Erratic, put your hands over my body. Okay, folks don't realize she's not only doing the sexual stuff. She had Naomi Campbell in her book. You know what I'm saying? But Naomi Campbell was in the video, okay? Not only that, she was promoting that image, and she was being overly sexual, which you had women who were straight, who aspire to be like that, and you had women who were bisexual and lesbian. Also, you had men, and she's, okay, so that's why you hear no Paul do Rush, that went out the door, okay? Janet started, and I know Janet started, like I said, she got a little more dark, more tanner skinned. She started with her hair more curlier. You start seeing her Janet album, her breasts. You know what I'm saying? Her headshot as a man covered her breasts, okay? You know what I'm saying? She started getting more, she did, if you will, and started touching the guy's crotch, okay? You know what I'm saying? And you start seeing more sexual Janet. And I knew that, I'm sorry to say this, Janet saw competition too. She said, well, I don't want to go too extreme, okay? But if I want to be relevant, and this woman, this blonde, blue-eyed white woman, not natural blonde, overtop me and Paula Abdul, her music went, when she did, what's the song? I like that song, My Love's Real. It still didn't sell as much, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why they kept Janet probably because her brother Mike, I'm calling her is, okay? And she put her music out there, plus she worked with Timmy Jam, and then also too, and her ex-husband, who's Hispanic, one time Ray Alexander, who writes some of her music as well, who played the essay, the Latino cholo that was in that movie, Poet Justice, okay? That's Janet Jackson's husband, ex-husband. But point is for real, and that's when her going to the urban side and being in there at the same time. That's what promoted her music, okay? But in any time, any place, that's she talking about. She was talking about any time, any place. Remember when she did a song on her Control album when she's moaning, "Well, time flies when you're passing by," whatever. Okay, she was, when she was moaning and speaking in French. Catherine, her mother, was upset about that. They Jehovah's Witness. Okay, she no longer Jehovah's Witness. I'm talking about Janet. So, she was talking about let's stay a while, let's wait a while before. And, she talking about before we go too far. She wasn't singing about that in her third album. Well, not her third album, because her first album was when her hair is short, she in the pool, but they didn't sell. Control really got her big, but her major album, that was a third major album, I'd say, was Janet, with name Janet on there. She started to be more sexual, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and throb. You gotta understand, there was racism and colorism there, not racism amongst the artists. I'm talking about the industry, because Madonna, by her being a white woman, okay, all right, and Zaya and Cardi B, look at this. She influenced the music. She's a high pay. That's why when Whitney Houston was singing Shoo-Ba-Doo, and Whitney Houston, camera skin, black Italian, they said John Houston, her dad's part Italian down a family tree, but her mother, Sissy, is a black, Dutch, Scottish, and American. And camera skin, remember, she was marked because her skin tone, camera skin, not being dark chocolate and not being pale like Mariah Carey. So she was in the middle, like the black Barbie doll, you know what I'm saying? So the truth of the matter is, and I tell people, y'all talking about dark skin. No, if you look at articles about how to describe Whitney Houston, they do describe her as light skin. This is in the 80s and early 90s. Y'all started changing that terminology in the late 90s and 2000, but and she was marketable because she was a camera skin woman who can blend in both. You see what I'm saying? By her not being too dark chocolate and not being pale. You know what I'm saying? Like a white person. You can see the admixture of, that's the reason what Clyde Davis was doing, okay? And made her, since they had the one drop mentality, not the rule, the black Barbie doll, what a black woman's supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And she has talent. You know what I'm saying? She has talent. Drugs and Bobby and Brown messed her up, talking about Whitney Houston. But she has talent. She can hold note. She had to take her clothes. She a Leo just like me. Man, from the first grade because of her. Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, when she sang Shoo-Ba-Doo, next thing, Madonna, was jealous of her. You know what I'm saying? Because she went low, as me as Leos do, to go extreme to top Janet and Paula Dua and the rest of the female artists. And to the point that you have women like Azaelia Banks and Cardi B doing all these threesomes. Y'all not looking at this. That's why Britney Spears, Southern Baptist girl from here, from the South, okay, not from here, Texas, but from the South, she stooped her low morals to try to be like Madonna, okay? When she made out Madonna when she didn't really want to, because they said during practice, Christina Aguilera was open to it. But Madonna was not, Britney was not, and she said, Britney, just go ahead and kiss me, come on. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Britney and her are not friends, after that situation, okay? Yeah, I knew that kiss was fake. I'm talking about inside her. Britney's not a bisexual woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I hated that they promoted her to be nasty. Besides her doing cocaine and getting bald-headed, being, bald-headed and wild and throwing and ratchet and getting beastie-like and throwing umbrellas at cars and stuff, I knew that they was making her doing that stuff because that's not the real Britney. I'm a slave for you. That's not the real Britney Spears, okay? She stooped low to be like that to get the money, okay? And, you know what I'm saying? She is what she went against with Player Club. Y'all know what Player Club said. What Lisa Ray told that sister, told that Mocha Color sister, what she told her, she said, make the money, don't make the money make you. She didn't make the money make her. Super Her Low was going against her. She sold out her own countries just to get some record sales because she was, once Christina Aguilera did Dirty, Britney Spears, I'm sorry, she tried, it didn't work. I'm sorry. Christina Aguilera, when she has a, so besides her being dirty, she has a voice. You see what I'm saying? She has talent. Britney Spears just promoted as sex kitten. You know what I'm saying? Innocent girl in a private school uniform. She not, and she is an innocent in a sense, but she's just trying to be bad to trying to get sales since it was marketable and she was getting over top. So the reason why I bring these other female artists before y'all talk about colorism, y'all need to do y'all research how the music industry play games with race and color, and also sexuality. Because y'all would not be bisexual today if it was not for Madonna's "Just for My Love," and then Sharon Stone doing that kissing the girl scene in Basic Instinct. Blonde, blue eye, the epitome of white beauty in this country. Because y'all bring up colorism a lot, as y'all fighting each other who lighter and who darker, you the bigger issue. Y'all have not went on Madonna's level. The biggest high paying artist, y'all talking about Whitney Houston, no, and Mariah Carey. Whitney Houston being camera skin, Mariah being lighter than her. They not dark chocolate. Both of them not dark chocolate. And Beyonce and Solange and Nicki Minaj. Okay, be a light brown complexion. You know what I'm saying? And Rihanna. Okay, you don't understand. They don't have the same status as Madonna, who's a white woman. Okay, who is a white woman who dyed her hair blonde, who's not no natural blonde, who was played the innocent girl in the early 80s, come out the streets of New York, actually from Detroit, and made it and said she'll conquer the world, use her mentality and her imagination to win it, but also, too, when she saw competition with natural talent, because she has talent, too, but when she saw Michael Jackson's sister, younger sister, topping it in this extremely exotic-looking sister, mixed Paula Abdul, I got it, because not only looking at look, because remember, I had pictures of Janet Jackson and Paula Abdul, but, and don't get wrong, all three of them was my babies. Okay, Janet Jackson, late 80s, Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul, and Madonna. They were my babies. That was my biggest female artist divas in the late 80s. Okay, but I saw more me going with Janet and Paula than Madonna. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I saw more marriage material in Janet and Madonna back then. Janet and Paula than Madonna. Madonna was a sex side piece. Because I know it's a fantasize. I fantasize about Janet and Paula, but it was more respectful sex. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It was more about sex and love. Me, Madonna, it was I like your music, but I wanna fuck. You know what I'm saying? You damn, you know what I'm saying? And Madonna knew the blonde, blue-eyed white woman from the porn industry is more promoted than the light skin or the dark skinned sister or the Hispanic or whatever. Every man, every color gonna put a Madonna, you know what I'm saying? Even one who say I hate white women, if Madonna gets stripped butt naked, that brother gonna forget all that Latino or gonna forget all that racist stuff and just go and do the fucking. Okay, so call it like it is. Okay, so Madonna, she top, she influenced. Lil' Kim is nasty due to Madonna. Let me explain why. During Puff Daddy's tour back in 97, 98, and they had a sex scene on the Puff. Lil' Kim said she was inspired by Madonna. She went to her concerts and she said she wanted to be the hip hop Madonna. Yes, Biggie told her to do that, but you be nasty and talking about sucking dick and stuff. But she said herself that Madonna, which I would love to see a collab with Madonna and Lil' Kim. I would love to see that, a collab, a song, you know what I'm saying? She said she was inspired. A lot of folks don't know. Dina Howard, Freak on Today to Dawn. She said in Media on Vibe magazine back in 95, excuse me, when the song came out. She said she's from Detroit. She used to sing in the church choir at Pentecostal. She wasn't seeing the crowd no more back in the days. Okay, okay. She went from seeing the Lord in a Pentecostal church to seeing Freak Like Me, and she said her role model from Detroit, because Madonna was born Bay City, Michigan, was Madonna. Okay, so y'all understand Madonna. Guys, what color in the industry? More women start being more freakier. See what I'm saying? And folks forget, before Madonna was camel skin Millie Jackson. That was but she wasn't popping and she wasn't promoted in the racist music industry. You know what I'm saying? You know, she had to do she made her money do touring and they said couldn't play her music because it was too vulgar. You know what I'm saying? Millie Jackson didn't get that Madonna status. Madonna played to be good and then was doing competition. You saw Janet's Michael Jackson, the king of pop sister, and the exotic Paula dude, you know what I'm saying? I see competition. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get more freaky. I'm gonna put these women to work. Madonna went and got nasty and got dirty. You know what I'm saying? And became that white woman you see in the porno industry. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they discriminatory too in the porno industry. You know what I'm saying? Didn't see too many black porn, Hispanic porn. Let's be real, and that's why some brothers will go with white women. And I like all women, but that was the idea. I admit when I was young, cause that's what you saw was a blonde, blue-eyed white woman ready to do some freaky shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Do anything, be freaky and freaky and freaky. Okay, no offense to any white woman, but that's what we was programmed watching porn. Any man of color, raise your hand up. We didn't see too many black porn, Hispanic porn, Asian porn, no, we saw white people porn. And so we saw the white, blonde, blue-eyed white woman, okay, and her doing that white man, making that white man get all horny and stuff. We imagine we that white man, and she doing this, the dick sucking. She doing all time clapping her tits on our dicks. Hell yeah, I'm watching and looking all that. Hell yeah. So we got programmed, okay, and you know what I'm saying. Even watching Red Chicks, hell, Red Divine, who from Houston, that's her name, Red Divine. She from Acres Home, where Michael Jackson's doctor had his practice in. Okay, from Northwest Houston. Okay, by Willbrick Mall here in Houston. Okay, the dark-skinned sister that played Gregory Hines' girlfriend later on in the movie. Remember her son after her baby daddy said he was gay. Okay. And remember when she called her son, one who was being rude to her before he went to Spain, a white woman was sucking their dick. Why he had that white woman, he saw some porn with a white woman doing it. Okay? So, no, that's real. So I'm not trying to spoil nobody color, but y'all understand. So that's where the color isn't come in. So if you've been, okay, so Cardi B, she more pale skin. You think of sex, strip club, ratchet. You forget the ratchet. She don't want that white one, but it reminds, you know what I'm saying? Rewatch Suge Avery in the movie Color Purple. She wasn't black as tall as that high yellow brother said it was Danny Glover's daddy. She was a camel skin sister, not too dark. She a little light, but not too bright like Dark Damage. And what did Danny Glover kind of Mr. had all them damn white women pictures, but remember they were trying to find them letters of Celie. Okay, what did Suge Avery said? None of them women look like me. You know what I'm saying? But that we imagine, you know what I'm saying? So it goes back to the men about colorism. If you want to know why there's so many men, especially men of color, African, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, when we look at porn, mainstream porn, not made up porn, homemade porn, it's always showing white people on it, okay? So if you are a artist, and you a female artist, and you are rap artist, and you showing sexual gratification in your music, you're gonna sell because of the colorism, okay? That's what happened with Cardi B, okay? She don't look like that white woman, okay, in that video, okay, but she have a little resentment, you see what I'm saying? So that's why, and that's what Madonna used. She used her female white privilege in a pornographic way. No offense, I love Madonna, but let's be real. Like I say, when I see Janet and Paula, when I was fantasizing, it was more respectable sex. It was the wife type sex, you know what I'm saying? She is my wife later on. When I see Madonna, I'm not planning on marrying Madonna, but it was like, okay, side piece, hood, suburban hood, okay, thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my groove, that's like adulteress, you know what I'm saying? Get my groove on, and okay, how you doing? Bye, have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't, she was married one time to a Sean Penn, and that didn't work out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, no. I see more Janet Jackson and Paula Abdul to have sex in married material, respectable sex, freaky, out of respect sex. I see that in Madonna. You know what I'm saying? And if your dick is hard and you horny, not to be nasty, you gonna gravitate to it. Okay, y'all get my point. So go back to Cardi B and Azaelia Banks. Azaelia Banks has a point on the colorism in sex sale, and mostly it's brothers who control it. And go back to what Cardi B talking about the strip club. Let it be a white woman coming out that black identified on strip club. That white woman gonna overtop them Hispanic and light skin and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since we was little boys growing up in the 90s, and we was supposed to be looking at that stuff, what we did, we was disobedient. What we saw on HBO on Real Sex, mostly white women, okay? I'm saying women because as we mean, okay? You know what I'm saying? We saw white people, we attracted to women, we see white women, okay? You know what I'm saying? If a sister highlight a dog, don't matter. White woman come in that room, she gonna sell 10 times than that sister or that Latina, dog, like, mixed, exotic, Mariah Carey looking, or whatever, okay? So that's why, men of color, just like you sisters and Latinas, y'all see Jerry Minks, go back to Jerry Minks, you saw more features of whiteness on him. That's why y'all didn't care what he did. He could have killed a bunch of people, a mass murder. You want to get him out of prison because he could look good to you, okay? So it goes back to our mainstream culture that white is right, and what it's seen when it comes from a marketing tool. We go buy food, McDonald's, clothes, whatever. We see white people on there. Next thing we want to get horny, we see white folks on there too. So you see what I'm saying? So it does have that dynamic, but at the same time, there is some colorism that goes reverse as well. So I hope everything I said makes sense. If it didn't, I don't care. Give a damn. It's my viewpoint, whatever. I gotta go. Have a nice day.